All right, bingo. There we go. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Dante here. Glad to be with you for another session of the One Funnel Away Challenge. I'm excited to get it going. We have momentum, and as we know, momentum builds, baby. So let's have a great time with this session today. I see LJ, beautiful. That hand went up. Mark, that hand went right up. Great to be with you guys. You all know exactly how this game is played. Anybody else who has a question? Go ahead, feel free to raise your hand. Let's hop over to LJ. How can I help today? Good morning. Yeah, you're a-okay. Take your time.
Hello.
Good morning, LJ.
How are you?
Living the dream. How about yourself?
Same.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I had a very, very minor setback with my smoothie thing,
Sure.
which has been resolved and it's all good. But um,
Lovely.
in the interim, I built my affiliate for ClickFunnels, and I
Great.
wanted to see if you would run through it. And I have a few questions. I'm not going to take long. I just want to get this thing live today because I'm leaving town tomorrow.
Nice. Where are you going?
I'm going to Phoenix for a few days to get some sun.
Very cool. We
Mhm.
actually rented a lake house for the weekend. Me and all my work associates. We're doing the same.
That is awesome.
Yes. Okay, cool. Go ahead and share your screen, LJ. Let me get you set up here and here. Nice. You're good to go. Let's take a look. Little affiliate marketing.
Okay, so I want to do this. I always get confused with this. Can you see it?
Yes. Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so I think we're here. Oop, trying.
Yes. Almost there.
Okay. So I want to talk to you mainly about, like, I want you to look at it, obviously, but I also want you to look at my workflow because I don't think I understand those still.
Sure.
Hmm. Sorry.
That's okay. This happens all the time with Zoom.
Oh, it's
It
Zoom.
just slows our computers down quite a bit.
Fair enough. So, oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Okay. Great. Love what I'm seeing so far, LJ. But who is this for? Who is your dream customer?
I am trying to find girl bosses, like
Yeah.
chicks that want to be independent and run their own
Mhm.
business.
Run their own business.
Mm.
What are they doing right now? Are they working? Are they raising families? Like,
Well, I kind of thought about catering to like housewives or moms, but then this whole like I kind of thought of this whole theme with just the independent woman, and I thought that might be a good a good place to start. Do you think that I'm too broad?
no, no, I
Oh,
think it's a great place to start. But we need to call our customers out,
okay.
our headlines, and we need to also really resonate with their pain points of why aren't they starting. So the women that you want to target,
Um,
have they always had an idea of starting a business? Has this been like a lifelong dream or a little passion of theirs? Or do they want to start a business because now they're 32, they have a family, they realize how difficult life is, and they need to get out of the trap?
Yep, that
Because
one.
let's look at that one. Let's look at our headline. Come find your answer.
Hmm.
Whose answer? And what answer? To what question? Becoming a
Okay.
boss babe could not be more easy. What's a boss babe? What does that do? Why do I even care about being a boss babe, right? We need to have a lot more dream customer, especially here in our hook.
Okay.
So come find your answer. You would have to pre-frame them perfectly in the ad, LJ.
Okay.
And then when they hit this, they would understand what you're saying. But if the ad's not perfect, they're going to hit this, and we're not going to stir with any emotion. We're not going to hit them with a really appealing or attractive headline where, like a simple headline, we could say, discover how stay-at-home moms are making six-figure incomes passively through online sales or through digital marketing or through this thing, right? Now that's a headline. Now your customer hits this. Now they're like, oh, that's me. I want to do that thing. And then
Right.
the subheadline could tell them, even if you've tried before and had no success, even if you've hired tons of coaches but never gotten off the ground. Or we could add a without statement in our subheadline. And that would be without all the previous pains that they've experienced, all the previous failures they've experienced, that is what's stopping them from doing the thing today.
Right.
Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so like, and then you, excuse me, as an affiliate, LJ, affiliate marketing is a red ocean. It was blue about 30 years ago, but it's red now. There's blood in the water across the entire ocean. So how do you stand out in a sea of red? Why would anybody want to resonate and move with you? So I'm just curious. I'm sure we're going to see it in a moment. Do you have your own offer for when they buy this thing? What are you promoting here? I imagine it's the One Funnel Away Challenge.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so as you, well, I can get into that a little later because I saw some other stuff on the funnel. But
Okay.
do you have your own offer that when they take the One Funnel Away Challenge through you, they're getting a bonus from you? Do you
Right.
have anything like that?
Yeah. So I have a members area. I'm gonna do a once a week call. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. And then my order bump or whatever was gonna be that P.T. Barnum book that I found on Project Gutenberg. But like, I don't know why it.
Okay, let's keep. I understand everything, and I love that you did that. That's the key to affiliate marketing, is knowing your customer, knowing what they want to do, knowing the pain points that they're experiencing every single day, and being able to truly market with an attractive headline that has an outcome. You know, take the One Funnel Away Challenge to achieve. Take the One
Right.
Funnel Away Challenge to gain, to learn, to implement these things. So we can definitely clean up our above the fold. And then you say free instant access, which actually does work in this case because everybody can take the One Funnel Away Challenge for free as not going through a VIP. Enter your best email below to start the life you've always dreamed of. Not terrible at all there. Join my one-day masterclass to find your independence and freedom. Let's keep going down. When you sign up, I teach you all the steps to get started. Come learn in one day how ClickFunnels can help you build a successful business online with ease. See, you don't need to introduce ClickFunnels yet. And this is how you're going to transform the page. ClickFunnels is your vehicle for them to achieve the successes. It's the tool that you use. But you don't need to introduce the vehicle or the tool right now. All we need to do right now is show these moms or these women or these people that I know your problems and your pain. I know where you're trying to get to, and I know where you're at. And I am the bridge to help you get there. You don't have to tell them about tools, vehicles. You don't have to break any of that down. So, exclusive membership area. One live Q&A call every week. Information straight to your inbox. Let's keep going down. This is now your offer. But all-in-one funnel tools, perfect for all skill levels. Become a CEO in your own time. Love that. I'd love to see, if anything, make that your headline.
Become a CEO?
Yeah, become a CEO in your own time. Because that's the first thing that these people are going to see. The above the fold is the most important part of our funnel. If we don't nail the above the fold, that's how people will receive and perceive the rest of our funnel, the rest of our offer. So
Right.
you could move that up and you would immediately do better with it. But
No.
how are people going to know that this is what they get when they buy OFA through you? Because if you scroll up to the top of these check marks, yeah, it doesn't really say what you're going to get today, what you receive today, or
Okay.
something like my extra bonuses that you get through me only. It just doesn't. It kind of does, but when you sign up, I'll teach you all the steps to get started. Come learn in one day how ClickFunnels can help you build a successful business. This all seems like it's about your masterclass, like what's going to come in the 1-day masterclass, as you mentioned. Do you see what I'm saying with all this?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's not that it doesn't make sense. You just need to add a little bit to walk people through. You know, LJ, we used to have a saying in marketing, speak on a 3rd grade level. And it used to be a skill set that we would have to just break everything down clearly and specifically. One of my favorite quotes about marketing is don't be cute, be clear.
Right.
And as
Okay.
we look through this, no, this is a skill set too, having a 30,000 foot view, looking at our funnel from a customer's mindset, a customer perspective, because we build it, we know it, we understand it. And it's so easy for us to look at this and say, oh yeah, I get everything. I understand completely. But your customer didn't build it. They don't know about ClickFunnels. They don't know about any of this stuff. They're just reading what's on the page. So just by changing up your copy, you know,
Right.
when you buy,
I used ChatGPT to pretty much build this, but I didn't use it for any of my headlines.
there we go. Small tweaks, LJ. Small, simple tweaks. But do you understand everything I'm saying here?
Yes, absolutely.
Lovely. What other questions did you have?
Okay, so I wanted to, well, okay, I could do that later actually. Oh, I wanted you to also look at this mobile view because oh wait, maybe it was the other page. It jostled it around and I couldn't figure out how to get it back. But let's see.
Yeah, maybe that was your thank you page. Let's take a look at that.
Oh. Well, this is I don't know, it looks all right now. I don't know how it went back to normal. Whatever, that's one thing done.
Funnel magic, we'll call it.
So I wonder, like, I want to make sure that if I just get on Zoom to do my master class, it's just safe to screen share like that. I won't have all these tabs up, obviously. But I was a little bit worried about screen sharing when I'm doing it. Like, is it safe? I think I've lost you.
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Can you hear me?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm still here. Yes, loud and clear.
All right. So this is just the simple, it takes you straight to the one funnel away. And that's my whole thank you. But I was going to do like this to the same thing you said with the smoothie, like from the VSL straight to the thing, right?
To your order, well, the smoothie is your product that you own, correct?
No, that is also an affiliate.
Yes, then you can do this exact same setup. But as I'm looking at your setup, click anywhere on the side just to get your text editor. Yes, beautiful. Thanks for signing up. You did it. They didn't quite do it yet, actually. They signed up with you, but not for the challenge, not for the vehicle, not for the thing that they need for the transformation. So instead, we should be, thanks for signing up. You're almost there. It's time to start your success story. Scroll down below. Oh, you can change that. Go ahead. Nice. And let's go look below here.
Sorry.
Now you're good. Grammar is great. Financial freedom here. Well, financial freedom, this is the first time I'm seeing financial freedom be introduced. The first page said nothing about financial freedom. It didn't say
Hmm.
anything about time freedom. It didn't say anything about decision freedom. It didn't say anything. It said become a CEO. That's the main thing I remember it saying. So
Right.
we want to be congruent. What does a confused mind always say, LJ?
No.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So by doing this, having one wording on our first page, new wording on our thank you page, we're introducing confusion. Wait, where did I just go? Wait, is this the right place? And then a confused mind will just leave.
Right. Yep. That
And
makes sense.
then you have your button, which is set to your affiliate link. I can see that because in the end of the URL, we have AF equals. That's affiliate equals. That's your affiliate URL. But
Oh, okay.
we're not giving customers any real direction to go click that URL. You know, as I look at it, let's go back to the top of the page. Thanks for signing up. You're almost there. It's time to start your success story. All we have to be so clear in our marketing and just tell customers what to do, especially on a thank you page. I like to refer to thank you pages as leverage pages. On your
Okay.
first page, LJ, customers have all power. They can just leave at any time. They don't have to do the thing. They have the power to make the decision. But if they make the decision to say yes to you, then they're taken to the thank you page. They have no power. You now have all power, and we should wield that power like the sword of Excalibur itself. We have to, now that they have no power and no decision making, they're looking at every single word you have on the page. These are your directions and instructions, and they will do the things that you say. So we clearly need to tell them, thanks for signing up. You're almost there. You can put right in your sub headline. Click the button below to become click the button below and become a CEO today.
Okay. That would make more sense.
Simple, and just so you know too, LJ, I see this a million times a day. I've seen this a bazillion times over my career. This is really, everything about this is really close. Just clear directions that customers can follow. Click the button below. And then the button, like literally, we have to tell them, click the button below.
Right.
Simple
Like at
instruction.
each, yeah.
Yes, click the button below to become a CEO today. They go down and they see the button, and the button says, become a CEO today. Ah, I know what to do.
Right. Okay. I will change that as well. That makes way more sense. I'm
Sweet.
seeing, like, when you talk about it, I see it all, you know? I guess I just have to get my brain more tuned into the proper verbiage.
Oh no, you know the only difference between you and I, LJ?
Mhm.
I've wasted a ridiculous amount of money learning these things. I've run stupid copious amounts of traffic to pages that I didn't have set up and optimized and I didn't have proper marketing. And we just learn. How did we get there? We do. So you're doing amazing. Small tweaks and changes. You're going to be great.
Thank you.
Absolutely. What other questions?
So so I made slides for the like pieces of the class that I'm gonna do in
Nice.
Canva, which is here. Come on. And I don't know how to get them to my members area, like to build the I'm kind of having a hard time putting it all together in my members area.
And what are you doing? Are you going to give these slides away to people?
No, I was gonna talk over them.
Oh, so you're basically going to like go live in Zoom and use these slides to do a
Mhm.
presentation.
Correct.
Oh, that's very simple. I'm curious, LJ, why are you putting it in the members area?
Isn't that where I'm supposed to build my whole thing and in like the class and everything? I gotta figure out how to get that.
Yes, but in the members area, LJ, you're just going to share your Zoom link. You're just going to say, "Hey ladies, we're going
Oh,
live today at 2 p.m. Here's the link to join. Make sure to register and mark on your calendars." That's the link. You just share Zoom. They click Zoom, they enter your session, and now you have your slides in Zoom. You're doing your presentation, rocking and rolling. Does that make sense?
kind of.
Well, yeah, let's connect the dots.
Okay, so let's go over there because I'm better at seeing as I do.
Nice. Oh yeah, great. It's in a course. Nice.
Yeah, I tried. What's my phone there? Oh, it is thinking. I did one for both. I think I may have misunderstood what I might be supposed to be doing. So I have in here, I have a video. I wonder, yeah, that's where I put it. So this is just my regular welcome.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I've got everything mostly down. It's just putting all the pieces together is where I still have a little bit of a problem. Uh-oh.
Uh, no worries. This is guaranteedly just Zoom lagging. You can probably
Oh,
just, there it is, rocking and rolling. Okay, so I think I can make this super simple, LJ. In your course is where you're going to share all of your links and assets for customers to do the thing. So, like, if you have, let's say, lead magnets, maybe you have a content calendar, like whatever things you have, that's just sharing URLs. Like, it's as simple as making a Google Doc. Like, let's say you want to have a 30-day content calendar. You just make that as a Google Doc, get the share URL of the Google Doc, and you put that share URL in your course. You just share all of your links, assets, URLs, you share those in the course. Like in your specific question about the slides, that's just you going live in Zoom and doing your slides and sharing your
in
screen.
Canva. I
Yes,
just,
yes, or in Canva. So cool, now we're there. Take me back to Canva, please, LJ.
okay, let me just write.
You're fine. Take your time.
Okay, and
Now, in the top right, click share. And you can now download. You can also correct. So now you can choose the file type and also you can do anything that you need from here. And I don't know why my brain is I don't know why my brain is falling flat on this one, but you can also export. If you go to ChatGPT or just Google it, either one will work perfectly fine. But you can turn this Canva presentation into a PowerPoint, into Google Slides, into Keynote, or you can just do it right here in Canva. Right? You start your Zoom session in your community or in your course, excuse me. You share the URL of the Zoom session. They join Zoom. You start the Zoom session, you click present in Canva, and you go through your presentation.
okay.
Nice. It's the same for any other links and assets like that.
So don't need that anymore. So with okay, here's another perfect example. With my this,
Yep.
I just put a link to this, or like, is it one of these?
Yeah, 100%. 100%, LJ.
Goodness.
It is that simple.
Oh, you would not believe how much more complicated I've been making. I've been sweating about this.
I would believe it because I've done the same.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Okay. So that bangs out like five more questions.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna take you back to my members area because I'm wondering like when I wanna I think I was in one of these. There was like it was this one, it must have been. No, I'm trying oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to customize my page. Like I can't get to the actual page that people see. This is what it looks like, and I don't know how to change it.
Oh, it's gonna be that button right there, the one that says customize.
Oh, the one that's super confusing. Look, wait, just look at this. I want someone to have my back on this because it opens up and I'm like, oh, what do I do with that?
I can already tell you my answer is going to be simple. Turn off the advanced customization and just use a simple course. Simple courses, right. So And this, you're looking at it like, what is going
Like,
on?
I don't know. I'm not touching this.
Okay, everything you're seeing right now, all of these brackets, course.title, module.title, all of this is dynamic. These are dynamic elements. So this gives you a lot of really great customization on different ways you can design and lay out your course. But LJ, I'd love to see you do that later. We don't
Yeah,
need
me
to do
too.
any of this right now. ClickFunnels has a beautiful, simple course. It makes courses exactly as customers are used to seeing courses. So
Okay.
just turn off advanced customization. All of this goes away and it's easy.
Okay. How do I do that? Sorry.
Let's exit in the top left and go to your Customize tab and turn off the toggle for advanced
Oh,
customization. That's right. So what advanced customization does is it brings in like a template, a theme, if you will, and then you can make edits to that theme and you can make it look and display any way you want. Like the One Funnel Away training. When you go to that One Funnel Away course, that is an advanced course, and that's what allows us to put multiple tracks inside of it. We can have conditional logic on based on who you are and what you did. Here's what you can see. Here's what you can't see. We
right.
can get really
Oh,
cool and granular with it, but you don't need any of that right
no.
now. Yes. So just keep it simple like this. It'll make your life way easy.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing in my funnel because there's a broken link.
Mm-hmm.
One, go back here. The when you click on that bottom button that we were talking about, it it's a broken box. It doesn't come up for anything. And I
Let's see.
have messed with it in every way I could think of.
Okay, first off, then let's enter the editor for your thank you page.
Okay.
Bingo.
Hmm. It really does do a number on the computer. That's crazy.
It absolutely does. After this, if we need to keep moving around, we can turn off our cameras and it'll definitely speed things up a little bit. That eats up quite a bit of bandwidth.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Okay, so our link is having a problem.
Oh
Let's go.
no, not this one.
Okay.
The purple one. Sorry,
Uh-huh.
of course.
Oh yeah, here we go. This will be interesting.
This one. See how I have the open pop-up?
Yeah.
So the pop-up comes up and it's like a line. It's like the top edge of the pop-up and nothing else loads.
Okay, let's go to your pop-up, which can be found right here.
Oh.
Show pop-up. And you have nothing in the pop-up. Now, I'm curious, again, I only know this because I made all the mistakes. uh, uh, you are not collecting leads in the pop-up. You're collecting leads at the top of your page where they put their
Right.
email in and submit it. So this button should be set to scroll. If they click this button, it will scroll them up on the page where they have your opt-in right there.
I'm gonna do that right away
Let's
because
do
I
it.
had it like that and I thought it had to be different. There, there, there.
Yes, perfect. There we go, LJ. Save that change.
Oh wow, that you
Let,
are
let's just
such
let's
a freaking star, Dante.
let's just preview really quick and make sure it does what we want. Click that eyeball right next to your save button. Lovely. All right, and hit that button. Again, come find yourself. Are they finding themselves or do they know themselves and they're going to become a boss babe, right? Or
Right.
a CEO, right? Mixed messaging on the page. So
Yeah,
let's just dial in messaging across the board.
I'm gonna consult with ChatGPT on a lot of this again.
You want to
I
know what's a
had a
really
lot of fun
cool?
with that tool.
Yes. You want to know what's a fun little trick right now, LJ? I see that you have Go Full Page as a browser extension right up here. You can take a full page screenshot of your funnel and then upload that screenshot to ChatGPT and say, my funnel is not congruent, my messaging is scattered. Help me dial this in for a dream customer. Ask me questions about my dream customer until you understand exactly what I'm trying to do.
Okay. On that note, can you please tell me how I actually get to the recordings? Because I've been trying to find a recording of the last call we had, and I can't find it anywhere. And I like listening to you talk and doing it, with you
Yes.
later. So, like, that should just be right in the our members area, right?
That is going to be in your OFA VIP community. I stream
Right.
all of these into your community. So in the community, you have a topic called live coaching calls. Go check that topic and you should have that recording in there. But if you don't see that recording, LJ, I also label all the streams. Well, I say all, but sometimes I get scattered and I forget about it, to be quite honest, and that's my fault. I apologize. Um, but I should have everything labeled by date. So as long as you know the date that we did the thing, you can just go look through the live coaching calls thread, find that recording. If you do not see the recording, shoot me a Facebook message. I'll make sure to get it over to you right away, and then I'll upload it back into the community.
Thank you. Okay. Perfect.
Absolutely.
Okay, then on that note, I've just got one more, and it's because of this exact topic. Last time we talked, I asked you how to put my mother on my thing so that she can help, like, work with me,
Yes.
and then I couldn't find the video. So would you do that with me
we
really?
can we can do that 100%. Let's go back to your ClickFunnels account. This will work just fine. Yeah, exit in the top left. We're gonna go back to our dashboard.
Oh, is it, am I getting there?
I think so. Yes. LJ, let's just turn our cameras off while we do this. It'll help us move around a little faster.
Okay.
Okay, beautiful. Now, bottom left, it's your workspace right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't go there.
And now go to your workspace, just up one. Yes, click that. And now team settings. Okay, great. Team members on the left-hand side. And then bingo, you can now invite a new member.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes. And then you're just going to use her email. It'll send right to her email. And you can see that you give them specific privileges. Oh, yes, right there. You can give them everything. Since it's your mother and somebody you trust or hopefully trust, invite them as an admin. That'll give them access to everything. But let's say in the future, you want to bring somebody in and you just want them to build funnels or just write copy. Or maybe you just want them to work in your workflows. You can give limited and restricted access so they can only access certain parts of your account. Like maybe you don't want them to go see your sales. They won't see that.
Right. Wow, that's great.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That does it for me. I don't know how to get back to you now though.
Yeah, just click your zoom at the very bottom of your screen, the zoom tile.
What is it here?
Yep, right there.
Okay.
Should have pulled us back up. Lovely. There we go.
Oh
Great.
my goodness. It looks beautiful there. I hope you have the best time ever.
Oh, we're having an awesome time. It's a really nice setup.
Ugh,
Right here on the lake. I'm gonna take the boat out later. It's a little team building experience.
that's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you as always
You got
so
it, LJ.
much.
Yeah, great job. You're really close. Let's make those tweaks and changes and let's launch. Let's get it out there. Let's put it in front of our ladies. Make sure to have clarity on the funnel before you launch. You know about Microsoft Clarity, yes?
Yes.
Beautiful. Make sure we
Um,
want to make data-driven decisions. Let's not lose a skosh of data.
and with the workflow, like, is that just, does it kind of build itself? I feel like it kind of does what it needs to do, or do I have to do it?
Uh, well, you build the workflow, and that's just the step-by-step process. I'd actually like to talk about this more tomorrow, LJ, because I know we have a really cool setup in our workflows for affiliate marketing. Back in the day, we would say, like, how do you know when someone buys through you, and then how do you know to give them that specific access into your
That's
stuff, right? So
like my hugest thing right now.
yes, back in the day, what we would say is we would send out an email or on the thank you page, I would give them my clear instructions. And I would say, thank you so much. You're one step closer. There's only one more thing to do. Click the link below and register for the program. But when you do, make sure to take a screenshot of your receipt and send that as an email to, I'd put in my email. Say that unlocks all of your additives and bonuses, and I don't want you to miss a single one. So they would do that. They would go, they would click the
Okay.
button, purchase, take a screenshot, send it to me, and then I see everything. But you can see when somebody buys through you nowadays, and I just need a minute to look at this, and I'll be back in the office tomorrow where I'm actually set up and I can work properly. But now we can see who bought through our affiliate URLs. And then they get added to my ClickFunnels account. So we can actually automate this entire process through workflows. For now, you're not going to launch today, so I'm not super concerned about it. You have plenty to work on with the funnel itself. And then let's
Right.
get back to again tomorrow, and I'll show you exactly how to automate it.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the airport early and shove my earbuds in and we'll do this. I'm super excited.
Oh, that sounds great. Oh my gosh, LJ, I'm sorry. No, I forgot. You're going on vacation.
No, I'm doing this with you. I'm doing this with you.
Okay.
I will be
Great.
see you tomorrow at 11 a.m.
That sounds great. Love that, LJ.
You.
You got it.
Thank you all. Have a great everything. I will be back tomorrow.
That sounds awesome, LJ. Looking forward to it. All right, look at us, gang. We still have plenty of time. And I'm just curious, was that informative for all of you? I think that was. As I looked at the funnel, as I saw that in the first second, it was like, yup, here we go. Here's the thing that we see a million times over every single year. Here's the thing that I did when I started. Here's the thing that gives me a job every single day because everybody does this. So awesome. I'm really glad you guys were able to learn. Everybody should be able to take something from that one presentation right there and apply it to their funnel. Increase conversions, get more results. However, we still have 20 minutes, gang. How can I help anybody else? Go ahead, Mark, I see you. If anybody else has questions, please do raise your hand. Let me know you have a question. I'll make sure to get to it. How can I help today, Mark?
I just wanted to revisit from a day or so ago, show you what I did, and then ask for help with one thing.
Cool. Let's do it.
And all right, can you see this?
Yes, loud and clear.
So I changed this, and my question was, is it okay? That's number one.
Yes, we're just going to change up the last sentence. You say Cole Mattress Mark for special orders outside this delivery area.
Yes.
Just put Mattress Mark at the end. It should say for special orders outside this delivery area, Cole Mattress Mark at, then the phone number there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
And then
just
is there any way
no.
to change this background color? I just thought it would pop more if it was a different color.
Yes, there is. And you did perfect highlighting the row. You can see the blue outline of your row there, and that's where the background goes to. So let's go to our row settings, and then we can go down to the bottom. There's a background, and actually there it's just above you now, actually, Mark. Go up a little bit. Yes. And let me just show you how this all works. Scroll me up a little bit more on the settings, and you can see your background, and it is toggled on. So that's the background of this row itself, right?
Okay.
So now, yes, you can go right there. Perfect. Now that's the background color. You can make it anything.
What do
Absolutely.
you what do you think? Well, that's too red, I guess, but Blue. I don't know.
Personally, I would leave it. I would leave it as the color it was, and I would run that as a split test.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Then I will do that later. My other question was, okay, so I was in here trying to figure out how to, set my number of mattress sales to say 20 or 10. I know you showed me and I didn't want to mess anything up, so I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Yes, 100%. Go back up to your down to your inventory.
Down
Uh,
here? Oh,
yeah,
inventory.
yeah. Click fulfillment required.
Ah,
Now we are going to track the quantity. You can have your location, but you can have your committed quantity and then your available quantity. So you can make those your 20. Now it's going to track everything. And
how do
also,
you,
you have
how
a
do you,
toggle right here. Continue selling when out of stock. You'll leave that off. So when you sell 20, by that time you'll be paying much more attention. But if you want to lock it down where once I sell 20, I will not make any more sales, just leave that toggled off.
and how do I fix the quantity?
Just click it.
Yeah, with nothing's happening.
Uh, Click right there and type. Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay. So, okay, yes. Here's what has to happen then, Mark. We need to set up our shipping location inside of your ClickFunnels account. Let me just do it with you. Let's go to your workspace settings, bottom left. Yep. You're fine. Mm-hmm. That's okay. Yep. Okay, now on the left-hand side, let me move my tool here. We're gonna see a ship locations on the left-hand side, right? Is that it? Great. So you have your default location. Let's create a new shipping location. So create location, top right. Nice. You can name this whatever you want. It could be Mattress Mark Mobile, maybe.
Okay.
Nice. Now you're going to put your address in.
I mean, they're actually not shipping from my location. That doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. If you had like a specific shipping, so if you had, let's say, this is really useful when we start to scale, Mark. Let's say you were going to have multiple warehouses throughout the US, or let's say you're going to use like a ship station or a ship zoom, and they have multiple warehouses across the US. You can put all those locations in there, and then the sale based on where they purchased from will go to the nearest warehouse to ensure fastest shipping times.
Okay.
You're gonna have to put your actual address in though, right here.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. You can see the location contact details. That would also be like the managers of the warehouse, so you can have everything set up perfect here. Let's create the location. Beautiful. Now we have it created. Let's go back to your products. Exit in the top left. Lovely. Products. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, back down to inventory. And fulfillment is required.
Sorry, I'm spacing here. Oh, fulfillment. Got it. Yep.
Sure, there it is. Uh, yes. Yes, there we go. Bingo.
Got it. And now, and then just save it. Update
That's
product.
correct. Update your product.
Now, is there any point So it will notify me when it's dwindling down, so the inventory, or do I have to check it?
I don't know, Mark. That's a great question. I believe
Now his track inventory right here, or that track quantity.
that's track quantity, yes. I don't know that we have an automation for that. I'd like you to get with support though, because we may very well, and I'm just blanking on that one.
And then is there any reason to have a countdown on page?
No.
Okay.
I no.
That's
Not
fine.
no, not following this ecom framework. I couldn't see any reason why you would have a countdown. The only thing I would say you could add is an inventory display where basically, Mark, it's just an image that you make. Or you can just use like a headline and just put the words on the page where you can have currently available 20, strike through 20. And then instead it says, 12, 8, 7. And you can just make those as your own images or text and then edit as you go. That's how you'd want to,
Okay.
excuse me, that's how you'd want to have some real urgency and scarcity.
All right, I'll worry about that later. I don't.
Agreed.
Yeah. Okay. I'm because my commitment to you and everyone is I am launching next week.
Come on with it.
All I have to do is modify those testimonials and test the payment and so forth. And anyway, so that's it.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. And that was it. So appreciate it.
Awesome. Great stuff, Mark.
The lake, it looks awesome.
Thanks. We're going to have a fun time. But
All right.
don't worry, I'm still going to be back for the 2 p.m. session as well.
Cool. All right. Thanks.
All right. Lovely. Great stuff, Mark. I'll go ahead and stop your share. All right. And Jennifer is going to round us out for this session. How can I help, Jennifer?
Good morning. Well,
Good
it's
morning.
morning on the West Coast anyway. Okay, so I got to day 4 on the ecom thing, but just to ask a question about day 3, it's the product research,
Yes.
and there's a lot to that. There's a lot there. So all of there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 10 different research modalities or websites. Is he just looking for, I feel like I already have a product that meets his 6 to 7 Ps. I'll ask him about it on Tuesday, but and the research is really great. I was so surprised when I did the website, how many people go to that, like different websites to get it. I was like, oh my gosh, it surpasses his 1 to 3 million.
Nice.
So really excited about that. But to go through the motions, I did Minia with that product, and I was a little confused because all of the research it gave me was like from 2019, 2023, 2021. So I thought, am I doing it wrong, or should I do a different one? It already meets the criteria, so maybe I should just not focus on that because it kind of already does that. But would you suggest any of these? I also looked up, it said to do 2, so I did Minia and Dropshipio.
Yep.
Would you recommend focusing on any of the others?
No.
Okay.
They're amazing tools, and it's how we've done it for years and years and years until this past year when AI
Okay.
really exploded. Like when Trey shot this training, Trey's 1-year anniversary with the One Funnel Away Challenge was May 5th. So he shot these trainings a couple of months before May 5th of last year. And AI was not at that point what it is today. Are you familiar with ChatGPT Deep Research?
No.
Okay, cool. Do you have a ChatGPT account?
No.
It's okay.
But I'll get one today.
No worries. It's probably some of the best $20 you'll ever spend.
Okay.
It is what a tool it is, Jennifer. So
Okay.
you do not have to start paying for GPT right now. As a free plan, you get, I believe, 3 deep researches, And when you go to your chat GPT, you know, the box that you type out your question in, you'll see right below that box a couple different options. One of them
You
will
guys are
say,
gonna laugh at me. I've never used it.
oh, that's okay. I was that way forever. No, I was that way forever, Jennifer. And I'm here to say those days are gone. They truly are gone. AI, ChatGPT, and all the other AIs out there are amazing tools now. Like, I remember 2 years ago, I did a little event in the Atlanta area for ClickFunnels members. I think Mark might have been there if I remember correctly. But anyway, I was not using ChatGPT. I was writing headlines from scratch. I was showing people how to use all the tools you learned, like Answer the Public and every other presenter and speaker at that. They were all talking about how amazing ChatGPT is. It's incredible. It's awesome. And I just didn't think it was. I wrote far superior copy. I had far better marketing angles. My positioning of products to customers was far superior to ChatGPT's. Those times are gone. So much so, I even created my own robot. Have I given you access to Dante AI? Oh, come on. Let me get this, Jennifer.
I'm so glad I asked because I almost didn't ask. I was like, oh, I'll just skip it. No, I'm so glad I asked.
I am glad you asked too. There's a rule in hacky sack. The rule if you play hacky sack is you're not allowed to say sorry. That's my same rule here for OFA. There are no dumb questions. I've already asked every single one of them, I promise. Any questions you guys have are good questions that you need to know right now to get you closer to your goals. So for everybody, please feel free to ask any questions you have. You're never going to be a burden, I promise. Jennifer, in the chat, I just put a link. It's for my literal robot. This is not a custom GPT. I control this robot. I trained it myself on only Russell Brunson information, books, and trainings, as well as a little bit of my stuff. You can go have a conversation with it, click talk. You can give me a phone call and I'll literally talk to you. You can have text conversations with me. We're there.
I pulled it up. Thank you.
Cool. So Dante I, he's not great at tech right now. I'm gonna train him and he will get better in the future. But don't go to Dante I for like, how do I do this in ClickFunnels? Go to Dante I for how do I make this offer? How do I position this for my customer? What's the strategy? What's the launch strategy? Help me create my email sequence. It's all based only on Russell Brunson's teachings.
Okay.
However, ChatGPT is a free plan. You'll have a deep research. It has like a binoculars icon and it says deep research right under that little text box.
Okay.
Deep research is powerful, Jennifer. All the sites that you're going to, all the things that you're seeing, ChatGPT can do deep research on it. And you can even go there. And when I say deep research, you're going to tell ChatGPT to find this information for you. And it's going to take like 15, 20 minutes, maybe sometimes 30 minutes to pull back the report for you because it's literally scouring the entire internet. If you want to use sites like Mira, no, it's not Mira. I always forget the name of it, but the sites that Trey shared with us, Dropship.io, if you want to have it use those, you can tell it, I'd really like you to focus on this and this and this as your research base. It is incredible. It'll get you all the same information and it'll be more current than what you're currently finding.
Okay. So when I ask ChatGPT the deep research thing, what specifically am I asking it?
Well, and that's whatever research you need. And we're going to have a product first approach here. So you can be asking, what's the customer demand for this product? What's the viability of this product? Simple stuff like that. And it knows exactly what you're asking for. And you can even go to it and say, I'm following Trey Llewellyn's teachings of a market first approach. You have no idea how much ChatGPT knows about Trey Llewellyn. It's crazy. So say, I'm following Trey Llewellyn's method of a market first approach to my product. I would like you to act as my market researcher. And then say, use these websites as your main base of information. And then this is my product. This is my customer. Go do market research like Trey Llewellyn would for my product market first approach.
Okay, got it.
It's that easy nowadays. It's awesome.
Okay, I'll start there. That's a lot. Do you feel like my product exceeds or at least hits every of the 7 Ps, especially given the customization Like I really feel like it's great. So I'm gonna save that and tell you guys what it is on Tuesday. But I'm pleasantly surprised because I didn't think that. I thought it was overdone, but I'm I don't know, I'm getting excited about it. Part two of my question is for the 5 things that he says if you don't have a product and you can focus on, the hat, the stickers, the stuff. If I took because I feel like the product I have actually goes really well. And I see on Amazon and Etsy and people that are creating, there's a big merge where you could do like gift boxes or like things that go together, like coloring books with this product that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Totally go together. Like you could package them in 2s or 3s or bundles.
Yeah.
And so would it be okay if I just focused on that?
Okay, this is such a good question, Jennifer. I wouldn't start focusing on my bundles. I would
No, no,
focus. Go
not
ahead.
bundles. Sorry. Not bundles, but focusing on like maybe my product and then one of the 5.
As the main offer that you're selling, when I say the main offer that we're selling, I need to share my brain with you right now. Remember, you have ClickFunnels, so you have upsells and downsells. This first product that you make is what we call a flagship product. Everybody has to buy that. And we want this to be the attractive bait. We want this to be the irresistible offer that gets people to make that first yes. Because the first yes is, come on, Craig, the first yes is the hardest yes to get. So I want you to focus on one product. You have not yet learned about V-curve. No, I think you're on day 4, which I believe is V-curve. So you're learning.
I fell asleep about halfway into day 4 last night.
Cool. That is A-okay, Jennifer. You're going to go back and learn V-curve. V-curve is incredible. And I want you to focus on your order form, the main page that they make their first purchase on. I want you to focus on the one product. You're going to run V-curve, which is going to be incentivizing customers to buy 3 quantities and 10 quantities. So instead of you as a normal business, right? A normal business has 78% conversions on their 1-pack. So that's a normal business, right? They sell 1 quantity at 78%. That means they're just selling 1 pretty much across the board. Where when we start running V-curve, now we're incentivizing purchases of 3 with a discount, with free shipping. There's a bunch of ways that we can incentivize. We can make stickers and we can say, if you buy 3 of these, you also get my bonus sticker pack. So there's a bunch of ways that we can do it. For now, I just want you to focus on selling that flagship product, that one main product, because that gets them into my upsells. And you have done great market research so far. So you know a bunch of great ways that as upsells, now they buy my 1 flagship product or my 3 or my 5 or my 10, whatever it is. And now I hit them with an upsell. Hey, do you want this pack? Do you want this bundle? They say yes to this. I can take them to another upsell. They say no to that. I can take them to a different downsell, which is another bundle or another pack. And I can share so much more with you too about this in our upsell sequencing. We're just not quite there yet. But does all that make sense? Bingo. Flagship product is everything. Creating a sexy offer that makes it a no-brainer for everybody where they feel silly for not taking you up on it. That is the key to everything because that's a funnel mindset. You've probably heard Trey talking recently a lot about CPMs rising, how expensive it is to acquire customers. So this is the power of a funnel. People are running ads to Amazon stores where they're getting 10% commissions, and then they're wasting all that commission on ad spend. They're literally break even. But when you do it in Amazon, you don't get the customer's email. So you're not building a list. You're not building a business. And how do you reach out to those people with new special offers and new packages and programs to turn that customer into more monies? You can't, where you have a funnel. You have control of your marketing channel. So let's say you get people to buy, and even if your e-com funnel is break even on the front end, right? Meaning they go through the funnel, they take some upsells, they don't take some upsells. You just sell one product and you're break even. That's huge. That's amazing because we're playing the business game. You know, now I can acquire customers for free. And then through my own internal marketing methods, now I can get them back into my upsells. Now I can start sharing with them special offers, promotions, new products. And now every sale I make after the first one is my own internal marketing methods. I don't have to pay any ad cost on that. Now I'm in the profit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're great.
Thank you.
Absolutely. What other questions do you have, Jennifer?
I'll stop for there for now, and I won't be on the afternoon call, but I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Cool. That sounds amazing. Looking forward to it. All right. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Craig, you're awesome, man. Gang, that was fun. I had a blast, and I'm glad you guys did as well. So I'm going to let you go for now. Please, I know I'm at a lake house today, but don't worry. I'm still going to be here for the 2 p.m. coaching, just like normal. So for all of you guys that are in that session, I look forward to seeing you then. Have an amazing day. Catch you soon.